Yabba dabba doo. Some people may remember the TV show Teletubbies. It's a rather weird show and generally disturbing. Speakers were everywhere and there was a son of a baby's face on it. It was a scary segment involving a lion and a bear which was addicted after complaints. Today I went to my local HMV. The store clerk had recently got a pre-owned DVD. It said, Teletubbies Lost Episode, The Playground. The clerk said to me that the customer who sold it was extremely upset. He said that he didn't want to watch it anymore. I bought it anyway, despite the warnings about the upset customer. I signed into the DVD player, it skipped the BBC logo, and went straight to the intro. Everything was okay at first. The intro was normal until the speaker that was supposed to say time for Teletubbies said something disturbing instead. Life is not about anything, it's just a consequence. I thought this was ever rare for a kid's TV show. It started with Tinky Winky sitting at the table. He was either sad and depressed. He was crying. Not like cartoon crying, but actual real human crying. It skipped to another scene. It picked another CGI-looking playground with a climbing friend that looks like the Teletubbies house. Whatever made the CGI was either crap, but it was all wireframe. But then a second scene appeared. There were two children, but they were committing seppuku while looking at the creepy-looking slide. Blood was stained everywhere, along with realistic-looking intestines and organs scattered across the ground. I hurled in the bathroom from this. Then I came back out, and a final phrase from the tippy bye-bye speaker was spoken. Life is meaningless. The truth is that you are all going to die from a horrifying death. No one understands it. A nuclear bomb that hit Teletubby Land. The zombie was crying rather than its normal happy face. Its face was soaked in blood. After that, a picture of the playground appeared with the Teletubbies hanging on gallows. Blood was seeping from their necks as they died. Behind them was the Teletubbies' helm on flames, and the baby summer before. But it was shot to the ground and it was bleeding, of course. I vomited again, this time on my duvet. I don't know what a duvet is, probably it's like a bed or something. I don't know. After that, the scene cut to the ending credits, but at the end, instead of the Ragdoll logo, there was a message that I couldn't understand. But it looked like it was either Russian or Ukrainian. I turned it off and rang up Ragdoll about this episode. They said that they had 247 complaints. That was worse than the Lion and Bear episode. They also said there was a man who worked on it called Christian Johnson. He had a friend who went to a playground, but apparently he was on drugs and was arrested to the point of committing suicide. He was a CGI artist, but he never got to complete the episode because progress was halted when Ragdoll found out what it was. But it was, by mistake, sent to the BBC. They aired it without realizing the content. After just 5 minutes of the episode, complaints started rigging in. Parents said it was disturbing for their children. The BBC took it off air immediately. Christian killed himself after the BBC aired it, referring that life is not about anything, and that is the consequence. After hearing this, I ripped it up to the disc and smashed it. I couldn't sleep for the whole night. I've had nightmares about it for weeks. The next morning, the doorbell rang. A man dressed up as a blood-stained Teletubby appeared. It said his name was Ted Goldman, the person who worked on Pingu's Punishment.